Over 65? Add this one fruit, stops sarcopenia and builds strength naturally. Imagine a normal morning. You sit up in bed, but your legs feel shaky. Every step feels heavy, as if your body no longer belongs to you. You're not sick. You've simply lost muscle without even realizing it. Sarcopenia, also known as age-related muscle loss, is silently stealing strength, independence, and dignity from millions of older adults. But the scariest part is, most of us don't even know it's happening until it's too late. If you're in your 50s, 65s, or beyond, or if someone you love is, this video could completely change the way you think about health and aging. Watch until the end, because just one small change each day could help you hold on to your freedom and vitality for years to come. What is sarcopenia, and why is it so concerning? Sarcopenia. It may sound like a strange word, but it could be the reason you're no longer getting up from a chair as easily, or why you feel exhausted after just a few steps on the stairs. In simple terms, sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. After the age of 30, we begin to lose 3 to 8% of our muscle every decade, and after 65, that number can double. According to the American Geriatric Society, 1 in 3 people over 65 is already affected, but most don't even realize it. There's no pain, no swelling, no clear warning signs, until one day, you find you can't get out of bed without holding on to something. But sarcopenia isn't just about muscle loss. It's the beginning of a chain reaction. Balance problems, falls, fractures, being bedridden, memory decline, and eventually, dependence on others. And when that happens, you don't just lose your strength, you lose control over your life. The deeper cost of muscle loss. It's not just about feeling weaker. We often think losing muscle just means getting weaker. But in truth, it's like the first domino falling, setting off a chain reaction that pulls both body and mind downhill. At just a 5% loss of muscle, simple things become harder. Getting dressed, grocery shopping, cooking a meal. But at 10%, 15%, even 20%, those everyday tasks can become impossible. When we lose muscle, our metabolism slows down. Blood sugar becomes harder to control, and suddenly, type 2 diabetes shows up at the door. Weaker muscles also mean poorer circulation. The heart has to work twice as hard, and the risk of heart disease rises. What most people don't realize is that healthy muscles also protect the brain. As muscle mass declines, so does the flow of oxygen to the brain. First comes brain fog, then memory loss, and eventually, the doorway to Alzheimer's. And it all starts with something small. Too much time sitting, not enough nourishment, and a quiet belief that this must just be what getting older feels like. Nutrition, a more powerful weapon than exercise as you age. When you're young, a few workouts are all it takes to feel your muscles come back. But after 50, things don't bounce back quite so easily. You might exercise every morning. You might walk every afternoon. But without the right kind of nutrition, your body simply won't have the raw materials it needs to repair and rebuild muscle. Here's something most people don't realize. After middle age, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing protein. Digestion slows down. The ability to turn amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, into actual muscle tissue begins to fade. So even if you're eating enough, your body might still be running short. It's like trying to rebuild a house, but the bricks never make it to the construction site. And it's not just protein. It's also the small but mighty nutrients: vitamin D, vitamin K2, magnesium, iron, omega-3s, all essential for muscle support. But studies show that most people over 65 are deficient in at least two of them. Exercise is vital, but without the materials to rebuild, your body can't respond. And that foundation starts with your daily meals, especially those small, simple foods that can quietly change everything. Fruit. Your companion or a deceptive friend as you age. Fruit has long been hailed as a hero in the world of healthy eating. But have you ever wondered? What if not all fruit is as helpful as we've been led to believe? Many older adults think eating fruit daily is enough. But if the fruits you eat are mostly high in simple sugars, low in antioxidants, and lacking essential minerals, what does that really do for your aging body? You may be eating plenty and still not giving your muscles, your cells, or your energy the fuel they truly need. Take ripe bananas, watermelon, green grapes, sweet, easy to eat, comforting, but low in the compounds that actually nourish a body in its later years. Meanwhile, other fruits are often overlooked, too small, too unfamiliar, or too hard to find. But they're packed with anti-inflammatory agents, support for muscle protein synthesis, and cellular repair. So this isn't about whether fruit is good or bad. It's about a deeper question. Are you choosing the right fruit for the season your body is in? Because the right fruit, every day, isn't just dessert. It can be a natural form of medicine, helping you stay strong, vibrant, and free. Dried plums, the humble fruit with quiet, muscle-restoring power. Picture a modest little fruit, dark, wrinkled, often tucked away in the quiet corner of a grocery shelf. Most people pass it by without a second glance. But hidden beneath that simple appearance is a powerful ally, one that may help keep your legs steady as you step down a staircase. Prunes, commonly known for keeping things moving, are far more than a digestive aid. They're one of the few natural foods rich in potassium, vitamin K, polyphenols, and strong anti-inflammatory compounds, critical elements for preserving muscle mass as we age. Just 3 to 4 prunes a day can deliver nearly 15% of your daily potassium needs, supporting muscle contraction, reducing cramps, improving circulation, exactly what the body over 65 often struggles with. But what's truly remarkable are the antioxidants in prunes. These have been shown to help reduce chronic inflammation, one of the biggest silent culprits behind age-related muscle loss. A study from Penn State University found that older women who regularly ate prunes not only maintained better muscle mass, they also had higher bone density and were less likely to fall. And here's the part you'll love. Prunes are easy. Chop a few into your oatmeal, stir them into Greek yogurt, or soak them overnight for a morning tonic that feels like a quiet reboot. In the world of anti-aging foods, prunes don't shout for attention. They don't need to. Their quiet strength is enough to keep you upright, steady, and moving forward, one strong step at a time. Red grapes, a sweet fruit that keeps your cells and spirit young. You may have enjoyed red grapes as a sweet little treat after dinner. But you may not have realized that each tiny grape holds the power to keep your body vibrant, starting deep inside your very cells. Inside every muscle cell are tiny structures called mitochondria, the powerhouses that generate the energy you need to walk, to lift, to rise from your chair each day. But as we age, these mitochondria weaken, damaged by oxidative stress, slowly dimming like aging light bulbs. Red grapes, especially the ones with thick skins and seeds, contain a remarkable compound called resveratrol. Think of it as a quiet guardian of your mitochondria. It helps muscle cells recover faster, improves blood flow, and even slows down the breakdown of muscle over time. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Gerontology showed that older adults who ate 1 cup of red grapes daily for 12 weeks experienced noticeable improvements in endurance and mobility. But resveratrol doesn't just help with movement. It enhances circulation, delivering nutrients deep into your muscle fibers, like water soaking into the roots of a once dry tree. And don't toss those seeds. They're where resveratrol is most concentrated. A gentle chew gives you a rare dose of natural antioxidants. Try pairing red grapes with walnuts and a little fresh cheese. Not only delicious, but also a powerful combination to help your body absorb these nutrients more effectively. Or keep a small bowl of grapes in the fridge and enjoy a handful every afternoon, as a simple daily ritual to refresh your energy and nourish your strength. Golden kiwi, a sweet fruit that awakens your body's ability to absorb protein. At a certain age, we begin to eat less, not because we're not hungry, but because digestion slows down. The body feels more sensitive, more selective. And here's the hard truth. Your muscles can't stay strong if your body can't absorb the protein you do manage to eat. That's when golden kiwi quietly steps in. Not flashy, not loud. But beneath its soft skin lies a powerful enzyme called actinidin. Actinidin helps break down protein from food, making it easier for your body to absorb the amino acids, the raw materials your muscles need to rebuild after years of quiet decline. It's like unlocking a rusty door so the nutrients can finally reach the places that need healing most. And there's more. Golden kiwi contains nearly 180% of your daily vitamin C needs, an incredibly strong antioxidant that not only protects your muscles, but also helps produce collagen, keeping your joints and connective tissues flexible and resilient. A study from Massey University in New Zealand found that older adults who ate golden kiwi in the morning experienced significant improvements in digestion, energy, and mood in just 4 weeks. Try starting your morning with 1 golden kiwi, paired with a handful of walnuts or a drizzle of raw honey. It's more than just a healthy breakfast. It's a quiet message to your body that says, we still want to live well. We still want to live fully. Loquat, a small summer fruit, a quiet warrior against weakness. If you've ever lived in the countryside or tended a backyard garden, you might remember a loquat tree, its golden fruit, juicy and sweet with a hint of tartness, ripening quietly in early summer. But few people know that this isn't just a fruit. It's a quiet gift from nature, especially for those of us who feel our strength slowly slipping away. Loquat, sometimes called Japanese plum, contains ursolic acid, a rare plant compound shown to support the building of new muscle and prevent the breakdown of old muscle. In other words, It doesn't just protect your strength, it helps rebuild it. Research from the University of Iowa found that ursolic acid can activate the same muscle growth genes triggered by exercise, even when you're not physically active. For older adults, that's nothing short of essential. But Loquat doesn't stop there. It's also rich in carotenoids, powerful antioxidants that shield your muscle tissue from damage, as well as potassium and soluble fiber to aid digestion and enhance nutrient absorption. All this in a fruit that fits in the palm of your hand. Try eating loquats fresh after a light morning walk, or stew them gently with cinnamon and lemon for a soft, naturally sweet compote. A treat that nourishes muscles and joints at the end of a long day. A single loquat might last only a few days in the sun, but eaten regularly, it can help keep you standing strong many seasons from now. Arbutus berry. A humble forest fruit, your silent shield against aging. Deep in the forests of California and the western coasts of Canada, there grows a wild tree with ruby-red fruit. Small, a bit tart, and often overlooked. This is the arbutus berry, also known as madroño. A wild fruit that may just help your body stay resilient, even as the years grow heavier. You won't find it in every grocery store, but if you live where it grows wild or happen upon it at a local market, consider yourself fortunate. You're looking at one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C on Earth, up to 215 millimoles per 100 grams. But what makes the arbutus berry truly special goes beyond just vitamin C. It's packed with flavonoids and tannins, powerful antioxidants that help protect the tiny blood vessels that feed your muscles, repair tissue after movement, and most importantly, slow the natural breakdown of muscle fibers with age. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that flavonoids in these berries helped increase circulation to the lower limbs, a key factor in maintaining balance and avoiding dangerous falls in older adults. You don't need a lot, just a small handful a day, mixed into plain yogurt or simmered into a no-sugar jam to spread on whole grain toast. Even eaten straight, after a morning walk, they're a quiet but mighty recovery snack. In a world where many chase expensive pills, strength sometimes grows quietly in the forest, tart, unassuming, and irreplaceable. Wild blackberries, holding strength and memory in the palm of your hand. There are some things so small, we walk right past them, but sometimes, true strength hides in that very humility. Wild blackberries, nature's quiet marvel, are one of those things. Just one small handful, and you're giving your body a dose of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that not only protect muscle fibers, but also support blood flow and nourish the part of your brain that controls memory and balance. Muscle and memory may seem like two separate worlds, but as we grow older, they often weaken hand in hand. And wild blackberries have the rare ability to protect both at once. A study from the National Institute on Aging found that older adults who consumed 100 grams of wild blackberries daily reduced their rate of muscle loss by up to 25%, while also showing marked improvements in memory recall and balance. And as you know, just one fall in later years can cost you months in bed. Make wild blackberries a gentle part of your morning ritual. Stir them into oatmeal, mix with plain yogurt, or simply rinse and enjoy them fresh. Each day, they'll help you stay stronger and more clearly remember the path you're walking. Sometimes, a tiny berry doesn't just preserve muscle, it preserves the things you're not ready to forget. Eating smart means eating with purpose. How to combine fruit to truly support muscle health. You may have already heard about the wonderful benefits of certain fruits. But the more important question is, how do you eat them in a way your body can truly absorb and use to rebuild strength? Nutrient-rich fruit is a great start, but the real key lies in how you combine it. Just like you can't build a house with bricks alone, you need mortar, water, and a skilled hand. To nourish your muscles effectively, try pairing fruit with these three things. A healthy fat source like walnuts, almonds, or cold-pressed olive oil. A light protein like Greek yogurt, fresh cheese, or a hard-boiled egg. And the right timing. Studies show that eating fruit in the morning or after light movement is when your body best absorbs nutrients and antioxidants. For example, early morning, golden kiwi plus walnuts plus a glass of warm water. Mid-afternoon, dried prunes plus plain Greek yogurt. Post-walk, red grapes plus fresh cheese plus a slice of whole grain toast. This simple pairing helps reduce inflammation, boost muscle protein synthesis, stabilize blood sugar, and support digestion, all at once, through one mindful meal. Remember, it's not about eating more. It's about eating smarter, so that each meal doesn't just fill you up, it builds you back up. Your body needs more than fruit. Sunlight, sleep, and gentle movement, the trio that sustains life. You may be eating all the right things, but if your days are spent inside four walls, your sleep is light and restless, and your favorite chair becomes your main companion. Even the best nutrients may never reach where they're truly needed. After 65, the human body needs three things that may seem simple, but are as powerful as medicine. A little morning sunlight to help your skin activate vitamin D. The key to helping muscles stay connected to bone. A full, deep sleep at night, when your body repairs, regenerates, and rebuilds tired muscles. And gentle movement every day. A few steps around the yard, a morning stretch, or simply standing up every 30 minutes. This isn't about exercise. It's about reminding your body that it is still living, still growing, and still worthy of care. When you combine the right fruits, at the right times, with a life touched by light, rest, and motion, you'll begin to notice something quietly powerful. Not getting younger, but getting stronger, bit by bit, day by day. You're not too late, you just need to start with one small fruit a day. You don't need to go back to your 20s, you just need to return to yourself. The one who once took morning walks, cooked their own meals, and stood up without holding on to anything. You can begin today, not with something big, but with something simple. A golden kiwi in the morning. A few dried plums in the afternoon. A handful of red grapes after your walk. Start with something small, because your body doesn't need a miracle. It just needs you to stop forgetting about it. And if you believe these words could help someone you care about, send them this video. You may be giving them more than knowledge. You may be giving them one more year of strength, of freedom, of meaningful living. Don't wait until you can't stand up on your own to care about your muscles. Don't let one fall steal the springtime left in your life. Act today. Come back to life. one muscle at a time. Be strong, whether you're 65 or 90. Because it's never too late if you still want to keep moving forward. Stay connected. Hit subscribe. So the next time I share another powerful food tip, you'll be the first to know.